With every new season, there are new build templates out there, so check those out and join us back here next week.
It's always fun to see what the community creates, and next week we'll be looking at some of those new builds and putting them into play.
But until then, get out there and explore Season 6.
Time to go get my floor setter. I'm out.
The Warriors coming into the arena earlier. They know a hostile crowd's waiting for them, and it looks like they'll be ready for it. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play against the Golden State Warriors. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Now, Golden State's starting five. Jackson is out there with Johnson. Then it's Cade Cunningham. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Bane in at shooting guard. And for Boston, James is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Durant. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Jackson in at the five. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
Oh, that's good.
Great find by Bron using his basketball IQ. If you don't understand how smart he is, just ask him.
Now here's Jackson. Cunningham outside. Johnson. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Powell. Here's Durant. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Johnson for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Johnson's got five now.
When I tell you that Keldon Johnson has a beautiful three-point shot, when he's feeling it, ooh, man, it's automatic.
Outside Jackson. Oh, good with the triple.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Here's Johnson. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Powell. Porter in the corner. Sinks the triple.
Elite from the corner. Porter Jr. shoots a much better percentage from this spot.
Oh, Richard, the Celtics, an excellent defensive team. Very disciplined.
Yeah, you don't see them gamble for a lot of steals. They do a great job of just staying connected and challenging shots without fouling.
Now here's James. Cunningham with some nice D.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop them getting in the lane like that.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
That's good from Jackson. RJ, the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree with that. No one comes close to the Lakers and Celtics, though, Kev. The Warriors, after the Spurs, I think the Spurs are three, but the Warriors and the Bulls, because they had two dominant eras, and not much really before, and not much really after.
Shots good by Durant.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
A revenge bucket right there. Cunningham making up for the 3 points at the other end.
The drive by James. Cunningham with some nice D.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Bane with the bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Celtics trail by 3. And now the first timeout call here for Boston.
And when you look at the moves that Embiid has in the mid-range, he moves like a guard out there.
He studies film of Kobe and Jordan. Look, look. It shows up when you watch his footwork. It's amazing to see someone his size move so fluid.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for LeBron James.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now here's James, still yet to score. Count it, good.
When we watch James still play at this level, it's crazy to think that he joined the league in 2003.
Cunningham passes to Bain. Golden State moving it around. LeBron with the block. Outside Porter. In the corner, it's James. And the three off target.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Now here's Powell. Right now averaging about 5 points a game.
Golden State foul.
Ball's checked in for Bain.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Warriors. Lonzo.
Here is Porter. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Now, here's Ball. 11 points last game. Jackson finds Cunningham. And there's Jackson on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists in the game. And so James will bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play here in the first. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James. Just bodying defenders inside.
Here's Johnson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's the only option.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Now Cunningham, after Norman Powell missed from long range. Shot from the low block, and Embiid finishes inside.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
James, the pass to Durant. Here's Powell. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Jackson. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. It's deflected. They get it back. It's good. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. LeBron outside. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Concentration off the charts. A chance for LeBron James to add one more.
Cody Martin, he's checked in for the Warriors. He lobs it up. 5 to shoot. Duran, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
For the Warriors, Moses Moody.
Here's Embiid. Off the inbound, no good.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Warriors ahead, up 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Jackson is out there with Durham. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's James. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Ball against James. The 3 from range. LeBron is good.
If you're the defender, what do you do there? How do you really play LeBron in the pick and roll?
Hey, Richard, when you played with LeBron in 2017, did you think he'd still be elite all these years later?
That man has had a 2-decade-long prime, Greg. I had no idea how much longer this guy's going to be able to do it. But with LeBron, it's just different. His longevity is special.
Here's Jackson and the rejection by Embiid.
Every year, he's a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to go for the block.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bane went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much. Some changes for Golden State. Trendon Watford's checked in for Jackson. And it's Bane in for Moody. Here's Ball. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Bane against Powell. LeBron passes to Jackson. And the rejection by Embiid. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And Ball slams it in.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
James looking around. Pass to Porter. And the rebound goes to Martin.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Well, Jay, we know almost all players will talk and plead their case to the ref. How much wiggle room do you think players are allowed?
Well, I think every player is different. Look, if you're a captain of the team, it doesn't have to be a veteran. You don't have to be an all-star. But every ref has a limit. That's the beautiful thing about this league. The referees are humans, too. You got to get to know them. You got to understand them and realize who you can talk to about that. And ladies and gentlemen, if you were wondering what it's like playing against LeBron, it is not fun. He's too big. He's too strong. He just gets the contact and the finish.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Just sensational form and touch on display from Porter. When he gets any room to shoot from deep, he's looking to fire.
Bane finds Embiid. Back to Bane. Offensive rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And can you always depend on him for what? To lead you to the right place with that pass. Money.
Celtics making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. But 2022-23 season, a remarkable year in the remarkable career of LeBron James.
Yes, Kev, he became the all-time leading scorer. It was a moment in league history that we all got to share in, and I was in the building. Nothing speaks to the longevity of James's reign like that record.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Stolen by Martin. Bain against DiVincenzo. That's tipped. Here's Embiid. Physical play by Embiid inside.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
And he gets it to go. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the size Porter Jr. has helps him on those physical takes. Great work inside there. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the deep.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Back to ball. 6 to shoot. Golden State moving it around. Here's Martin. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
And the rejection by Embiid. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
You know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
The Warriors making a switch here. Jackson's checked in.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Boston. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason.
And you know, for the Celtics, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
And Ball showing some killer instinct there. A solid athlete who knows how to score through contact. And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Powell with it. Now defended by Bain. Powell kicks to DiVincenzo. And there's the pass to Porter. Back to DiVincenzo. Now Porter lets it go with a 3. And Desmond Bain pulls it down.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Launches it. That shot is off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. Well, for the Warriors, Kenny, how'd you see it?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production.
And now with the second.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Warriors leading by 5. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. They've got Keldon Johnson. Desmond Bain out there with Cade Cunningham. And there's Jackson. And it's Martin in at the 5 roaming the paint. Ron right side. Second shot opportunity. Warriors with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And they're playing through a string of road games. That will be game 5 of the 6 on the road.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
This is it to Porter. Shoots over Johnson. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Porter.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
Pass to Johnson. He kicks to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Fires, high post. Cunningham's shot is off.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
It's Powell on the wing. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Duran slams it in.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
LeBron James, first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
The first free throw is good.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Rudy's checked in for Mark.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Here's Powell, and he makes that one. Powell's got 7 points in the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Time now for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Joel Embiid. What's the news, David?
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He told me it's a sprained elbow. Now, they put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. He's definitely out for the rest of tonight, and he'll probably need some recovery time beyond that. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for the Celtics. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's James, 11 points in the game. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
Both free throws good from James. Warriors leading by 6. Bain passes to Johnson. Back to Bain. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
As his career has progressed, Johnson has really improved as a playmaker.
RJ at 6'5", Keldon Johnson plays bigger than his listed height, don't you think?
Yeah, Kev. Not only does he play bigger, but he's stronger than he looks and is willing to throw that weight around. He has shown himself capable of playing the 3 or even the small ball 4 if you need it.
And Jackson gets it to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Jackson misses. Celtics trail by 6. Porter looking it over. Takes a 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
He's just a natural scorer. He can heat up fast. Porter's offensive game very impressive, and he's still adding to it.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's Golden State with it. Johnson, the pass to Bain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pass to LeBron. And he slams it right down on top of Cade Cunningham.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is. Rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Bain. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Left side, Porter. They get it again. Over Moody. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Porter. Timeout called the Warriors.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Then for the Warriors, Merrill's checked in, and Ball subbed in for Cade Cunningham. It's good on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 3.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Ball finds Bain. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Bain's got 16.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Ball against Curry. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Johnson. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead. Outside Curry. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. To the middle. Here's Durant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Desmond Bain getting it done for the Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with the Warriors.
68.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Duran out there with Jackson. Then it's Porter. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's LeBron in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. They get it back. A little shot fake there. Got the dude out of position. Jackson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Celtics. Bain passes to Merrill. And here's Jackson. Outside, Ball. Now the pass to Johnson. Shoots over Duran. Johnson's shot is off. Celtics trail by 6. In the corner, it's James. Passes it to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Good. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Jackson finds Bain. Johnson with it. Here's Merrill. Deep 2 from Ball. Porter pulls it in. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Snatched up and finished off by Porter.
Just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
Timeout called the Warriors.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of the scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Norman Powell's checked in for the Celtics. Jerome comes in for LeBron. Kate Cunningham's checked in for the Warriors. Right now, let's send it over to the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Now, they told the team, we're winning this game with our defense. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Cunningham against Powell. Over Cunningham. And the rejection by Jackson. Cunningham passes the ball. Back to Cunningham. Golden State moving the ball around. Jackson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jalen Durant. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. And right on target. Good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Johnson. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's been off. Still, they're up. So not all is lost.
Passes to Powell. A three for DiVincenzo. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint.
Ball, the pass to Bain. Rebound, Boston. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Ball. To take the lead, Jerome, no good.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Cunningham kicks the ball. He dishes it to Jackson. Outside, Bain. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Bain's got 19 points.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Desmond Bain really making a difference here.
He just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat him.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Shots good by Durham.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
Timeout called the Warriors.
The craziest fans will get a t-shirt. Come on, everybody, make some noise.
Jackson passes to Moody.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Ball against James. Here's Moody. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Here's James. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want to shoot in there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
Game, no good.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
DiVincenzo kicks the portal. Jackson against LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Strong inside. What a move by James.
Like how many times have we seen this before? LeBron James taking over when they needed him most.
To Bain. Pass to Moody. Over Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Norman Powell's checked in for the Celtics. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Here's Bain. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Cunningham is checked in for Ball. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game. 34 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. LeBron against Cunningham. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And Cunningham is used to having the spotlight on him, taking on the chance to come up big for his team.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. Two-possession game now.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Here's LeBron, rebounded by Jackson, and an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Cade Cunningham, 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Porter, no luck. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
In the mouth.